Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. A retailer and a Mexican airport stock. Yes, you heard correctly. Those are a couple of growth and income stock picks that Todd Bunton, our growth and income stock strategist at Zacks.com, is going to fill us in on here in this conversation. Now, the retailer is Limited Brands. LTD is the ticker symbol, and it's a pretty recognizable name.
Yeah, people probably know them best for Victoria's Secret, the brand, and Bath and Body Works.
Okay.
Not really retailers targeted at us, but we've all seen them in the mall, of course.
Seen their advertising.
Absolutely, yeah. And they've actually been growing strong despite a really difficult consumer environment. You think high unemployment, rising food and energy costs, but the consumers really flocked to Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works. Actually, in August, they reported same-store sales growth of 11%.
Wow. Year
over year, and that's on top of 9% same-store sales growth in the second quarter of 2011. And the company's actually seen an increase in its gross margin, which is its cost of goods sold divided by its sales. So a lot of people think, rising commodity prices, that's going to squeeze margin at retailers. Well, Limited Brands has actually managed to buck that trend. So that actually led to a sizable second quarter 2011 earnings per share beat, and that actually prompted analysts to raise their estimates. Management raised its guidance, and analysts are expecting pretty strong earnings per share growth over the next 2 years. And as you can see here on the pricing consensus chart, analysts have been steadily increasing their estimates over the last several quarters. The company's actually delivered 4 consecutive positive earnings surprises, so they have strong earnings momentum, strong growth story here. They're actually not only growing here in America, but overseas as well. Actually, the Canadian market they're expanding in, and the UK. So you got strong overseas presence and a strong dividend too. They pay a dividend that yields about 2%, so you're getting growth, you're getting income. And they actually raised that by 33% earlier this year. And you're getting all that at a fairly reasonable price. They trade about 15 times forward earnings. It's in line with the industry average, in line with its historical median. So there's a lot to like here. Okay.
The Mexican airport stock is translated, it's Southeast Airport Group. Ticker is ASR. I'm not going to try and pronounce the formal name
me
that
neither.
it's listed as.
Yeah, but they actually operate, they almost have a virtual monopoly over the southeastern Mexican airports.
Okay.
And that's kind of a touristy spot. You think Cancun, Cozumel, they own the airports in those areas. So they have a virtual monopoly there. It was actually formed in 1998 when the Mexican government decided to privatize some of its airports. So this was spawned from that. And that's led to consistent, steady increases in revenue, very wide margin business too. Being a monopoly, they get the benefit of that. Their net profit margin's around 35%.
So mostly they benefit from tourism?
Tourism and also an emerging middle class in Mexico. So traffic patterns have increased over the last several quarters, and the company's delivered a nice solid string of positive earnings surprises. This is incentivized analysts to raise their estimates over the last couple quarters. And as you can see on the chart here, they expect solid growth to continue over the next 2 years. About 15% earnings per share growth this year, 16% next year. Good growth story here, great income story. They pay a dividend that yields about 4.7%. Now, they don't pay a quarterly dividend like a lot of the other stocks that we usually talk about. They pay an annual one based on their net income. But if their net income is going to be increasing 15, 16% a year, then you can expect that dividend to increase as well. So very solid income here. And the recent market pullback has brought this stock down. They trade about 12 times forward earnings. That's a significant discount to its 10-year median of 18 times. So there's a lot of value here.
So because it's declared annually, is it a fluctuating dividend?
It does, yeah. It'll fluctuate based on their net income. It's just something that the shareholders approve, the board of directors sets. It's not like some stocks will pay
a dedicated
25% of net income. They just kind of see how
the year went.
Exactly. Yep.
Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
Okay, you can check out other stock pick ideas on our homepage, Zacks.com. If you're not there already, get there and check, because we put 4 new stock pick ideas up for you daily, one in each of the investing categories that we write about on the website, Todd's included, growth and income. With Todd Bunton, I'm Terry Ruffalo.